Bitstamp USA, Coinbase, Binance USA, Flare Network. To say that we got these tokens for free is a joke. We deposited our XRP onto your centralized exchanges with the promise that we will receive our Flare tokens in an airdrop. Knowing what we've seen in 2022 with the risk, the counterparty risk at these centralized entities, we took an enormous risk and provided listing liquidity for Flare Network to get their Flare token on all of these exchanges. We helped bootstrap your network. It's simply unacceptable to withhold these tokens. Everyone knows it isn't that difficult to distribute these things. The infrastructure's in place, everything is set up. Either you guys got Wells notices and you're not distributing them, but in honesty, you should distribute these tokens because you are simply passing through value which you do not own. These tokens are ours. We helped provide liquidity to your exchange, and they're our tokens. Just send us our value. You're not selling unregistered securities. If the SEC goes after you for distributing these tokens, they're going after retail. You're going after retail holders. And frankly, the exchanges that I've named have the money and the firepower to fight this fight. Do the right thing, take care of your customers, distribute our Songbird, distribute our Flare. Have a nice day.
What's good, YouTube? It's RPU here, and I'm back again with another video. And free the Songbird, hashtag retweet me. Shout out to Nebuchadnezzar, man. We have breaking news. Coinbase Global Inc. has been dragged into a new class action lawsuit for failing to issue 2 airdrops featuring Flare Network's native token FLR and the associated Songbird SGB token. Coinbase customers who held their XRP on the exchange at the time of the snapshot feel slighted because not only did they get cheated out of their Songbird tokens, but Coinbase is now dragging their feet when it comes to the Flare Network's token distribution. They're fed up, and they've decided to take it to court. Let's talk about it.
And one of the things we're going to be working on is getting people back some airdrops that they're entitled to that they hadn't. The first on my list is Songbird. So if you are waiting for your Songbird and you've had an exchange that promised it to you and did not, we are looking for a lead plaintiff. That's somebody who's willing to put their name on the lawsuit and go up against some of these exchanges, and we'll get the Songbird back. And then lastly, and I'm happy to answer any questions, but the regulation by enforcement with the SEC, people need to realize that is a two-way street. We do not have to wait for the SEC to file the next lawsuit against Binance Coin or Cardano or XLM. If you are interested in going on the offense against the SEC and you hold any coin, not XRP, that's being handled, shoot me an email, info@XRP Lawsuits, contact@hodllaw.org, and we can talk about it because it's time to take the fight to the SEC.
From you today, new class action lawsuit filed against Coinbase. Here's the reason. American publicly traded trading platform Coinbase Global Inc. has been dragged into a new class action lawsuit for failing to issue 2 airdrops featuring Flare Network's native token FLR and the associated Songbird SGB token. The lawsuit was filed with the United States District Court of the Northern District of California. According to the complaint filed by Hodl Law Kelly, the representative of the plaintiff Dallas Woody, and others who may join in, Coinbase has failed in its promises to participate in the Flare Network airdrop as it announced back in December 2021. The plaintiff posited that the Flare Network airdrop was billed to be distributed to every XRP holder based on the snapshot of account balances. The modalities were such that the Songbird token would be distributed first before Flare tokens are deposited for all users. Per the accusation, despite Coinbase Exchange receiving the distribution of both Songbird and Flare tokens, prior to the distribution of the latter on January 9th of this year, the trading platform has refused to distribute it to all eligible customers. Here are the plaintiff's demands of Coinbase. As detailed in the complaint, other exchanges have distributed their received FLR and Songbird tokens to eligible users, and the delay or failure of Coinbase to do this at the right time has cost customers some losses. The defendant is requesting that the court force Coinbase to credit users their tokens and also pay for losses they may have incurred. Wow. So he's trying to get Coinbase to force them to give them the FLR and Songbird tokens, and he's talking about potential damages for not being able to delegate on time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Will they be able to get it though? That's another question, you know? And this could potentially tie up the FLR tokens in this litigation, Now, Coinbase said that they were going to distribute the FLR tokens, but now that could potentially sit on them now because they're going to be tied up in a court case, So, this could potentially backfire. I don't know. But this guy is fighting to get both the FLR and the Songbird tokens for Coinbase customers. The FLR network Airdrop is one of the most acclaimed in the digital currency ecosystem in recent times, with many trading firms pledging support. Despite exchanges like Binance participating, the FLR token recorded a significant plunge as many beneficiaries sold off the token as fast as they got them. Yeah, they dumped it hella hard. The price actions that succeeded in the airdrop drew criticism from Ripple CTO David Schwartz. The coin is currently trading at a price of around 4 cents atop a 6% plunge over the past 24 hours. So yeah, man, Coinbase is being sued. They are refusing to give customers their Songbird, and they're dragging their feet when it comes to giving their customers their FLR tokens. But Jungle Inc. says that Coinbase never agreed to support Songbird. You can't just fire coins at an exchange and expect they will want to be involved. I remember that Coinbase did say that they would support the FLR token. And I remember them saying that they were not going to support the Songbird airdrop. That's why the Free the Songbird campaign was even started, I remember that. But Jungle Inc. gives some good insight here. The Standard responded to him and said, "I do not believe they ever agreed to Songbird. I think someone posted an image showing Coinbase did receive the Songbird. If anyone says that they agreed to airdrop them, can you please post a link?" Well, I don't think they did. I remember them saying that they were not going to support it. And that's why we've been yelling, "Free the Songbird," Hashtag retweet me. But Jungle Inc. says they receive airdrops and forks on a regular basis. Most they simply ignore. So, Lafrican, I don't know if I said that right, but he asked Jungle Inc., he says, "So what happened to the Songbird that got sent to Coinbase's master's account?" Jungle Inc. says, "It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there." So they get airdrops all the time, just for custodying cryptos, but they don't list all of them, I guess. But shout out to James Real XRP. We can see that Coinbase did receive FLR and Songbird for holding customers XRP. You can see these are multiple Coinbase addresses. This one right here received 40.29 million Flare and 6 million Songbird. And it's just sitting there. You know, I was thinking, like, what are they planning to do with this Songbird? Like, I was thinking, like, were they gonna, like, stake it themselves in Flare Finance? Or, you know, what is their plan? Are they planning to wait for the price to go up and then sell it back to their customers? Like, that would be hella dirty, you know? But I wouldn't put it past them, though. In New York, Millie Rock says, by agreeing to support Flare, they also agreed to Songbird because Songbird is the canary network to Flare and meant to be a placeholder since the Flare airdrop was delayed. It's like Flare 1.0. It's kind of ridiculous that you take this stance. Songbird is the key to Flare succeeding. I agree that Songbird is the key to Flare succeeding, but Coinbase did not agree to support the Songbird airdrop. I remember that. And, you know, I'm not saying that it's not a part of Flare, you know, but I'm hoping that through this case, you guys will be able to get both of your airdrops that are rightfully yours, you know. Flare says, thank you, Binance. Binance completed the Flare airdrop distribution to their customers who held XRP on the Binance exchange. Shout out to ZZ, man. But Binance US is on some fuck shit. Now, back in October 22nd, 2021, Binance US said they will not be participating in the Songbird airdrop. We will, however, be supporting the Spark airdrop this fall. This is back in 2021, right? Then Binance US says Binance US is to provide XRP balance snapshots in advance of the Flare distribution. So they were saying that they were going to participate in the snapshot for the Flare token airdrop, right? Then, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple videos ago, I was talking about this tweet that Binance US said, where they said they were not committed to supporting the Flare airdrop at this time. So it's a complete, like, 180. First they were like, we're not going to support Songbird, but we're going to support Spark though. Then they were like, we're going to take snapshots for the Spark token airdrop, right? Then they turn around and say, oh, we're not committed to supporting the Flare airdrop. And so people were getting pissed off. They were like, oh, hell no. And they started pulling out receipts. So Mandrake right here posted a snapshot of this email from Binance US all the way back in August of 2021, which says, you will receive your Spark on Binance US. According to Flare Networks, the airdrop of Spark tokens is scheduled for this fall. With this due date approaching, we want to update you on how to receive yours. Previously, we asked you to provide a Spark wallet address to receive your Spark airdrop, and this created some confusion. But we heard you loud and clear. You would prefer to receive it on Binance US. If you held the minimum amount of XRP tokens with us at the time of the snapshot, you will see your Spark tokens in your Binance US wallet once the airdrop occurs and the network is stable. Man, that's right there in black and white. They said you was gonna get it, right? And then XRP Max says this was December 12th, 2022. Where is my dang Flare at? Email from Blake the Snake at Binance US Help. So he's pulling out a receipt too from Binance US, which says, good afternoon. According to Flare Networks, the airdrop of Flare tokens is still scheduled to be launched. However, they have not yet set an exact date for the launch. Be sure to keep an eye on our social media channels like Twitter, because as soon as the Flare airdrop launches, our marketing team will make an official post. So they got receipts. I cannot find this tweet anywhere anymore. I think they deleted it after people started going off on them. But yeah, man, you can't be flip-flopping like that. Playing with people's airdrops is like playing with their emotions. You playing with people's money. I don't like when people play with my money. I'd be pissed off. And so yeah, XR Pikachu says Binance US will be receiving approximately 216 million Flare and quote unquote are working to complete the review process within the year. Let them know how you really feel. So he is also showing on the blockchain that Binance US received both Flare and Songbird. Just like Coinbase. Look at this. 216 million Flare. That's a lot of customers. That's a lot of customers Flare. 32.45 million Songbird. That's more than Coinbase. That's more tokens than Coinbase. And why are these exchanges delaying the Flare token distribution? That's the question. Here they're gonna call me a conspiracy theorist, but there's a lot of tokens out there that are claiming to be the Ethereum killer, right? Flare with the Ethereum virtual machine, Corium with Wasm smart contracts. There's a lot of people coming for Ethereum's neck, and Coinbase, I believe, is a validator for the Ethereum blockchain now that they switched over to proof of stake. And also, the Flare token is supposed to give smart contract capabilities to XRP. You don't think that it would be in their best interest to slow down or hinder the Flare token airdrop, to stifle the competition? It's not too crazy when you look at everything else that they have been doing, in this Ripple case. But that's just my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. I'm just a conspiracy theorist according to Charles Hoskinson, right? But Binance US customer support recently came out and said, we are currently reviewing Flare using the same high standards we apply to every asset listing. We are working to complete the review process within the year. You see that? Damn, within the year. So they could potentially drag their feet, all the way to the end of the year. Within the year. That could be anywhere from January to the end of December. So Coinbase said they're going to give their Flare tokens to their customers within the first half of 2023. Binance US says they will complete the review process within the year. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. These exchanges are really dragging their feet, when it comes to this token. It's really sad. XRP Highlander says, at Binance US help, Coinbase is being sued for Flare airdrop. Binance US, you are next. # class action lawsuit. I wouldn't be surprised, man. They got a lot of Flare and a lot of Songbird. That's crazy. I didn't know that many people used Binance US like that. I like Binance, before they, excluded American customers. I swear, ZZ has been good to me. Binance has so many DeFi services, lending, staking, all type of stuff. But because We're Americans. We can't have access to none of that. And Binance US doesn't even really offer much. Just buying and trading. That's it. That's all we can get. That great job. Great job protecting the investors. Yeah. But this is Fred Rispoli. This is the attorney right here who has filed the class action lawsuit. He says the good news: class action lawsuit against Coinbase to force it to return its customers Songbird and FLR. Please follow or check in with HODL Law for updates. If you were a customer that didn't get your Songbird and FLR and are interested in signing up, go here. So make sure you follow him at Freddie Riz, and make sure you follow HODL Law at HODL_law. So yeah, Coinbase is being sued. Is this going to make them cough up those tokens? I don't know. You know, they already said that they were going to distribute the FLR tokens, but this could get those tokens potentially tied up in litigation and make the delay even longer. I don't know. You know, it depends on how fast the courts are moving. You know, the courts are really slow. So, but yeah, I'm hoping, I'm rooting for you guys to get all your tokens. I want you to get what's rightfully yours, you know. Free the Songbird. Hashtag retweet me. We're going to keep saying that till we get them released from Coinbase. So yeah, follow Fred Rispoli at Freddie Riz. He says, in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is do the right thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing. That's a quote from Teddy Roosevelt. And he has over 18,000 followers on Twitter. So this is his website, hodllaw.org. Check him out. Legal services for digital assets and cryptocurrency. A law firm dedicated to the unique issues of digital assets and cryptocurrency. The blockchain economy is in the early innings like the internet was in 1998. The regulatory environment is unclear. Business deals close or evaporate at a rapid pace. Scams are rampant. Operating without legal counsel is not much different than leaving your private keys for everyone to see. Dedicated, loyal representation. Your goals become our goals, and we pursue those goals relentlessly and professionally. Our approach is tailored to your needs, and we are always available to discuss those needs with you. Cryptocurrency lawyer since 2018. Navigating the legal issues involved in crypto and blockchain requires legal counsel that has put in the work to understand the national and global framework that continues to evolve and develop. Community involvement. Serving our clients and serving the community makes our firm an extremely rewarding place to work. We love helping those injured to recover the compensation they deserve for their loss. So, current lawsuits. We are signing up interested XRP holders affected by the negligence of former SEC officials Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman at www.xrplawsuits.com. We are also seeking lead plaintiffs for an action against Coinbase and other exchanges that have accepted Songbird tokens, SGB, yet failed to distribute them to XRP holders. Please email info@xrplawsuits.com with the subject Songbird class action and provide your contact information. So yeah, man, if you want to get involved with this lawsuit, you can attach your name to this class action lawsuit and fight for Coinbase and all these other exchanges to release these tokens to their customers. And this is why self-custody is important.
Self-custody, 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 self-custody.
Pull your crypto off these exchanges. Take control of your digital assets today by purchasing a decent biometric hardware wallet. These bad boys go for $160, but if you use my link in the description, I can get you $30 off, man. I got the plug. Hit me up. So that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think about all this. Do you think that this court case will speed up the process and force Coinbase to release these tokens to their customers? Or do you think that these tokens are going to get tied up in litigation, potentially delaying the release even longer? Let me know what you think. Free the Songbird. And free the FLR too now. It's a damn shame. This is RPU, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.